Yo, what's up? Welcome to my Rise of Skywalker rewrite. Everything will be explained in the video, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, I want to be clear on something. This is not a video on changing the whole movie itself. Like, I'm not adding different characters or adding a new plot. This is just me changing stuff that happened in Rise of Skywalker and just trying to make it decent. Another thing, I don't hate Rise of Skywalker, but I also don't like it as much as the other Star Wars movies. But I would watch this over Force Awakens, mostly because I got bored of watching Force Awakens. But I'll save that for another time. None of these changes will be linked together, they will be separate, so it's going to be linked to a different universe. So just say there's going to be four changes, and they're not all going to be together. So just think of it like a timeline, and then different, just a different timeline each time. You get me? You get me? You guys get me? You guys get me? Cool, cool, cool. Okay, the first one. C-3PO dies. Yeah. I know it sounds bad, but just hear me out. Rise of Skywalker had two fake out deaths, which were when they made us think Chewbacca was dead, and when they made us think C-3PO was gonna, you know, die when translating the blade, or the stupid convenient plot device that I like to call it. That being said, they should have just made Chewie had a fake out death because, I mean, let's be honest, no one wants to see Chewie die. And, make C3PO malfunction and go pfft. Now, I'm not saying this because I hate C3PO. I'm actually really fond of him, but it would have shown depth to his character. And I mean, throughout Star Wars, we see him being a sarcastic know-it-all who doesn't want to do dangerous things and making him sacrifice his life so that Rey and the others can find the other stupid plot device or the whatchamacallit, the triangle thing. Yes, I mean he does, I guess, malfunction, but I mean he just loses his memory and conveniently R2 has a backup of his memories. So all in all, he really should have died. I mean, this is too many. Like, there's too many. It's too much of a happy ending. Like, see every single one of the rebels, they all like happy. Oh, no one died except for Leia. But I mean, like, Leia, it makes sense to kill off Leia at this point. Like, it's not really a big deal. Anyway, second one. Make Rey say Rey Palpatine at the end of Rise of Skywalker instead of Rey Skywalker. Now, just listen, just listen. Rey is biologically a Palpatine. Okay? She's biologically a Palpatine. Now, the reason I think she should have said Palpatine is because, yes, most of the galaxy gets scared when they hear Palpatine, but that's what Rise of Skywalker should have been. The message should have been no matter where you come from, no matter your bloodline, you choose your own destiny. Rey should have accepted that she is a Palpatine, but that doesn't change the person that she is. Okay, now these next two, this kind of like crosses the line. This is like everything goes off the rails for this line because the first two were kind of just like little changes that wouldn't really have affected the plot. No offense, C-3PO, but it would not have affected the plot. So the third one, Ben survives and Rey dies. Okay, in this version, it carries out basically the same. Rey defeats Palpatine, and she dies. Then, when Ben tries to force heal Rey, he can't, because he has only been on the light side for a short period, and he doesn't have enough light side force, I guess I'm gonna call it that. So, after Rey dies in his arms, he takes Luke and Leia's lightsaber to Tatooine and buries them in the sand. Yada yada, some old lady comes and she asks what's his name, and then he sees Luke, Leia, and Anakin's Force Ghost, and he wants the lady with Ben Solo. It's basically the exact same thing except just Rey dies. Okay, this next one. This next one is my favorite. Now, I didn't come up with this one on my own though. This is actually a video edit I saw on YouTube. The link will be description below. Kudos to that guy. I don't know his name, but that video was amazing. This really inspired me. And this one's kind of a bit fan service type thing. This is just me being a fanboy right now. So here it is, number 4. Anakin Skywalker's ghost stops Palpatine. Yes, I know, really weird, right? But let me tell you why I think this is a good idea. From the beginning of Phantom Menace, we know that Anakin is the chosen one. He is the one to bring balance to the Force. At the end of Return of the Jedi, Vader kills Palpatine and brings balance to the Force, like the prophecy had foretold. By the way, that's why it's called Return of the Jedi, because Anakin redeems himself. But I won't get into that. And the fact that they bring Palpatine back in Rise of Skywalker annoys the heck out of me. Because Disney throws the whole prophecy out the fucking window. Okay, and okay, not for me ranting. The scene kind of plays out like this. Rey's on the floor, and she's doing the whole "be with me," calling the Force Ghost shit. But none of the Jedi's voices can be heard. Palpatine is doing his whole dubstep lightning shit up in the air. And then we start seeing a Force Ghost start to form. It force grabs Luke's lightsaber and says, "Emperor, you're shorter than I expected." Palpatine then looks at the Force Ghost and sees that it's Anakin's Force Ghost. Palp says in an intimidated voice, "Lord Vader." "It's Anakin," says Force Ghost Anakin. "So be it, Skywalker," Palpatine says and shoots lightning at Anakin. Anakin reflects Palp's lightning with his lightsaber and starts walking towards him. Basically the same scene in Rise of Skywalker, but with Anakin's Force Ghost. Palpatine then says to Force Ghost Anakin, "You are nothing besides a forgotten ghost. I am all the Sith." Force Ghost Anakin then says, "And I." Force pulls Leia's lightsaber, "And I am the chosen one," and crosses the two lightsabers together and defeats Palpatine. After that, Ben climbs out from the cliff that he fell from. Ben then sees Force Ghost Anakin and says in confusion, "Grandfather?" "Hey Ben, it's good to see you," says Anakin. "I'm so sorry, Grandfather. I failed you," Ben says in sadness. "That doesn't matter, Ben. You came back to the light. You finished what I started, just like you wanted to. You've made me proud." Anakin says, "What about Rey?" asks Ben. Anakin stands over Rey and force heals her. Rey wakes up and sees Ben and Anakin. "May the Force be with you," Force Ghost Anakin says, and then disappears. Okay, and that's it. That's it. The last one was, like I said, a fan service. Okay, but yeah, that's what Rise of Skywalker should have done. Also, I was thinking of making Finn become a Jedi, but I wasn't sure how to write it. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, especially the people like Rise of Skywalker. But yeah, I'd give Rise of Skywalker like a 4 out of 10. I would watch it over Force Awakens because Force Awakens is really boring, except for the Harrison Ford scenes when Han Solo was in it and Chewie was in it. That's the only time I enjoyed Force Awakens. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And yeah, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Love you guys.